Good morning. Welcome to another edition of As the Crow Flies Hiking. This is day 4. We're doing segment 1 of the Mountain to Sea Trail. Sorry, it's very early in the morning. It's obviously before sunrise. And so we're about to head up the mountain, about a 5,000 foot climb. I'm at a campground, so I'm having to be real quiet because there's people still asleep. I'm doing the breakfast essentials and Vina Cafe in a cold brew this morning. I don't feel like getting the stove out. So we're about to get started. It's going to be a long day, 5,000 foot climb, get to the campgrounds, and tonight's supposed to be a low of 28 or 29. All right, let's get some of this cold brew coffee going.
Nothing better than not having to dig a cat hole.
I like the viewers to take notice that there's crows in the background.
It's a good omen.
I guess, or it could be bad. You never know. Leonidas, side trail's getting packed up. We're getting ready to roll. There's Austin, and in the restrooms over there, Leonidas and Joe. We're at the parking lot. There's nobody here but us. Yesterday it was filled with people. And we're about to do some road walking. This has got to be interesting, but it's going to be scenic road walking. And we're going up like 4,500 feet, something like that. Maybe 25, 26 miles today. No, about 13 or 14. Anyway, it's going to be fun. We'll see y'all up the road.
It's going to be good times.
Good times. Leonidas, it says do not enter. That's what the sign says. We're rebels. Oh, I hear the elk.
Yeah.
We see a male elk out in the field out here. This ought to be cool.
Could we make a little detour to the right? Make a detour to the right.
Leonidas is going to see if he can ride it.
Oh no, that's good again. That says the Lucky River Trail. That's what
People are here, so he's charging people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Awesome.
That would make a good YouTube video. As long as it's not me.
These also work well.
Right. Back. About to see an elk, and he's not very happy. It looks like he's
like, oh.
he's screaming at people. Dude, he's not happy.
It's funny how they have that one. Oh crap, we're walking right where they're...
We're gonna be in the pathway.
Oh, and there's a big herd over here too. Yeah. You might have to cut.
Oh, that might be the problem. They might not be happy with each other.
Clear this way?
I think so. Is this where we're going?
Yeah. That's why I'm asking, because I know that other big boy went down that way.
He did? So this is the river trail that we're on right now.
and one of the bigger elk was coming down this way, so we gotta make sure we don't run into him down here. Not exactly sure where he ended up on this trail. There's the big elk. They're calling each other across from the river, and we got out of his way. We went around him. We just let him have his space. And now we're walking by the river. What a cool place. This is gonna be so much fun today. Walking by a river, going up the Blue Ridge Parkway. Just excited to be out here on the trail. And day 4 here on the Mountain to Sea Trail. This is segment 1. And I've enjoyed the heck out of this. Such a cool trip. Hanging out with Side Trail Adventures and Leonidas on the trail, and his brother, Side Trail Adventures, brother Joe. It's been really a lot of fun. That elk is not happy. So this is the road walk on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we're about to start climbing up. Really kind of cool just to be on the roadway. It's beautiful temperatures. I guess it's in the mid 60s, lower 60s. We're just about to head up about 4,500 feet up the roadway. See what happens there. Check out this view. Yeah, we're just climbing on up this mountain. Get to see some gorgeous views.
That elk sound is almost haunting.
Yeah.
The remnants of something.
Somebody's saying, why don't he write?
And behind me, that's the rock sand hiking crew right here.
That should be if we had night hiked and all turned on a road lamp. Yeah.
You don't have to put on the red light. So as we're hiking up this this roadway here, the Blue Ridge Parkway, there's cars coming down this mountain. And again, we're talking about a 5,000 foot decline of people coming down the mountain. And so all you smell is car brakes. Car brakes are just everywhere. You can smell it in the air as they're coming down. So get a good whiff of that in the morning. But then you get to see these views. Absolutely incredible as you're hiking up the mountain. Okay, we're coming up on the, oh, I can't see. I thought it was Sheriff, but it's Sherrill Cove Tunnel. So here's the tunnel. And it says it's illegal to hike through the tunnel. So we're going to go on a little trail around the tunnel. There's the MST sign, and behind me is the tunnel. Comes a car. Be pretty dangerous to go in there. So we're gonna take this side trail adventure right here. Austin knows all about that. Side trail adventures. Let's move on up the trail.
On the trip. Just want to go around these tunnels.
And just like that, we're on the other side of the tunnel. Now we're back on the road. Took our side trail, and now we're just heading back up. All right, here's the second tunnel. We're going through the second tunnel, and there's a sign, Rattlesnake Mountain Tunnel. Now we got to take another side trail and get around it because we can't walk through the tunnels. So here we go around the mountain, going back in the woods. So we're kind of been in and out of the woods the whole time as you go through this because you can't go through the tunnels. It's snack time. I'm putting my camera up a little higher so that you can't see my belly roll, old man fat around my waist. I'm about to drink some sludge, instant coffee, and Carnation instant breakfast. It's really not bad at all. It's really good. And to top it off, yesterday at the convenience store, I got a little beef and cheese, baby. Here we go. Snap into a Slim Jim. Snap into a Slim Jim. I don't know if you saw that, but that was another motorcycle. Austin's been counting all the motorcycles, and so I think that makes 22. So we've seen 22 motorcycles so far on this road. Okay, we're taking a break. We found a picnic table, and yesterday I bought some combos at the convenience store, and they're calling me like a silent song ringing in my ears. The pizza combo. What is it called? Leonidas, something combo?
Pizzeria pretzel combo.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They're about to be yummy in my tummy.
Combos.
I guess we're somewhere around, I don't know, what do you think, Joe, 7 miles?
We're probably closer to 8 or 9 now.
8 or 9 miles in. At some point, I think we go back in the woods. The grade of the trail has just evened out a little bit, so I assume that means we're getting close to a peak where we go back in the woods. It's a beautiful trail. And I think Austin said he's up to somewhere around 60 motorcycles so far that we've seen. We keep the count as we see them buzzing by. But I don't know if we're at 9, then we've got 3 or 4 miles left, depending on where we are. We'll just go from there to the campsite. I don't know what the elevation is going to be like once we get back in the woods. That scares me a little bit. And there goes motorcycle number 61, I believe. I may have the count off. It seems like a very popular place for motorcycles. Okay, we got to Big Witch Overlook. And this thing is fantastic. Check out to my left. It's unbelievable. It is fantastic. Look at that. Wow. I don't think the camera can pick it up really. Just mountains as far as you can see. It's just spectacular.
9 miles so far.
We're at 9, so we got 3 left, or no, 3.5. You say 12?
Close to 4 because it's like 12.9 or something.
Oh, okay.
Closer to 4.
Okay. That one guy's got an extra seat on the back of that tricycle Harley.
No tricycle.
Oh, it's not a tricycle.
He would not appreciate you calling it a tricycle.
I don't know the biker lingo.
I'm not going to count those.
So I just remembered that I haven't done my question. Well, never mind. Let me do that in a minute.
Perfect timing.
He's firing up the. I called it a tricycle, and they Leonidas and everybody made fun of me. I know nothing about bikes. That's not a tricycle. It's a trike. So they're
Even though
firing them
trike
up.
is short for tricycle.
Yeah, it really
We're
is.
gonna call it a trike.
Can't call it a trike. I'll wait for them to get off.
You don't call the ride of a burly 300-pound man with a beard and black leather a tricycle.
I'm not going to say anything derogatory to that guy. Okay, it's time to do the question of the day to see if you're still watching. For the very few that have made it this far in the video, here's the question for this video. Continuing with the theme that we've had, this is day 4 on superheroes. Now I move to the other side. Who is your favorite villain in the superhero realm, whether it be DC or Marvel? And I'm not about to get into that rabbit hole of discussion of which is better, DC or Marvel. Austin, you got a favorite villain?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Okay. But anyway, comment below. Who is your favorite villain and why? Thanks for watching, if you still are watching. MST sign. We're turning. We're turning here. We've been on the parkway, and now we're turning down this
The tree this way is
gravel-like road. So it's going to be a different pathway from here. It's what's been cool about this trail so far, especially today, is we've been on the road, and then we've gone off onto a different little pass off the road, around the tunnels, and there's another bike or two, and then we go up on the parkway to these overlooks, and now we're on a gravel road. So that is extremely interesting.
There's a guy that sees it as a villain.
Yeah,
Even though
he's got those redeemable qualities.
right.
So my new expression, every time we turn the curve on this trail, and I think I heard Joe say yesterday, is, come on, man. Because every time we turn the curve, it's another uphill again. So we've been going up, up, up. And now we're starting to gradually level out. I'm just exhausted. I think we're up to close to 5,500 feet, give or take 1,000, I don't know. But at some point in this day, we're gonna be at a mile-high campsite where Leonidas just looked and it said they have showers, but yeah, they've got all kinds of good stuff, and we can buy firewood. There's a store. We can probably get some sodas. So that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna sit here a minute and hope that they sit here a minute so I can rest.
You just say you're doing it for the film, see?
Somebody just offers us a ride, and I didn't take it because this camera was on the whole time. If it hadn't been on, I'd have been in the back of that truck.
My daughter was driving and I was like,
Overlook time. We're kind of socked in. See what we can see. Not much. Clouds are over the mountain, so we're kind of socked in. But if it wasn't, it would be masterpiece. Oh, I got a little indigestion. My cold brew coffee and instant carnation breakfast, a little rough. Whew, I think we made it to the top though. As we're coming in to the fog, we're in the clouds, a mile high above sea level. We finally hit the campgrounds. So we got to the campgrounds, and the nice lady at the office agreed to bring us wood to our campsite. I think they do that. That's just a perk of staying here. And I asked if she sold sodas, and she said, no, but I got some. I'll give you some. What do you want? I said, Mountain Dew, and she said, I'll bring it to you. So she's bringing me a Mountain Dew. Now, how cool is that? We're about to get to campsite 20. Really excited. Okay, tonight it's going down to 28 degrees or so. Here's how I'm prepared, best I can be. We're up at a mile high above sea level on the Mountain to Sea Trail, segment 1. And here's my setup for below freezing weather. First, I've got an insulated beanie. You can see the insulation inside there. I've used this for a while and it is super warm. Then I've got some gloves if I need them, just some gloves I've done a review on. They're just real lightweight gloves, but I think I should be fine with that. I got some neoprene socks. So that's what I've got for socks, and hopefully that'll work out. And then I've also got a couple other layers of socks. And then I've got some leggings. These are just like some Reebok leggings, but they're pretty warm. I have a puffy jacket if I need be. This is the North Face Hyperball, I think it's called. So I got that if I need it. I am in my light equipment 20 degree quilt, so that should be fine. It's rated below 30. And then I've got the Neo Air X Light, and so it's got, I think, a 5.5, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I'll put it on the screen. 5.5 degree rating, so it should be fine. And then I am using this cool pillow. I've been looking for a pillow for a long time, and Trekology's just opened up this new pillow. It's the Aloft pillow, self-inflating, and it has a really good thickness to it, enough to keep my head and shoulders above the pad, and I really like it. So that's my setup for tonight. Let's see if I can make it through the night below 30. Oh, and the one other thing I forgot is I have on, well, I've got a buff, but I don't use that really for this. But I've got the Patagonia R1. Patagonia R1 has gotten me through as a base layer for a long time. And then I've just got some typical hiking pants that I'll probably wear those too over the leggings that I have. Anyway, that's it.
Now we may run out of wood.
So we're at the campsite. Leonidas is working on the fire pit that we have. Just an awesome campsite. Look out there.
A little bit of a view.
I mean, it's working on it. It's coming there. It's almost there, but you can see down in the valley. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see down in the valley, but it's beautiful. We got a good campsite. They upgraded us to some sort of view campsite, which is awesome. We got, Leonidas and I got our duplexes up on the only flat place really that we can set it on. And then back in the wooded area, you got Joe and Austin with their hammock set up. And we're gonna probably hang out for a few hours, then cook, and then I'll be getting to bed early because I'm an old man and it's gonna get cold.
The cabin just like let us take her car to drive to run errands. Like, what?
And now lasagna meat sauce. It's good.
Well, it looks like it's the end of the day of day 4. We're just hanging out by the fire. Joe, Leonidas, and Austin. It's been a spectacular day. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging in there with us. And this will be the end of day 4. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning for the finale as we go 3 miles down or something like that, or 4 miles down and 4 miles back up to the end. And then we'll be done with segment 1 of the Mountain to Sea Trail. We'll end up at Water Rock Knob.
Water Rock.
Water Rock Knob.